Since we did such a good job on the first one, MICO had to call us back for his newest music video, Maybe I'm the Problem Now. And for this one, we had to make him look like the world's worst showman. For me, as a DP, I did some things I've never done before and tried new techniques. Let's talk about it. Since we used an ARRI on the last music video, it only makes sense we used one on this one, so we got the ARRI Alexa 35. On top of that, we wanted to test out some zoom lenses, so we just got the biggest one we could find, which is the Angenieux 24-290. This camera and lens combo is insane in quality and even more so in size. Most of the time we had this camera rig built out on a Dario dolly and it was amazing. It was my first time using a dolly like this. We had the camera on it for like 80% of the shoot, and besides being like 10,000 pounds, it's pretty easy to use and fun. Super important factor on how we made this look the way it does is that we had a zoom control knob, which just gave me more control over the look, the aesthetic, and again, made it look super nice. With having all this equipment, it's amazing, but there's also a small downside. We had to spend a lot of extra time for our rehearsal takes and takes in general because everything had to be just right and exactly on time. Also, due to the size of our camera rig, whenever we had to move or change something, it did slow us down more than usual. Wasn't too bad in the grand scheme of things, but at the same time, in film, every second counts. For lighting, we had two different looks, the off-air and the on-air. The off-air was supposed to look a little bit more cinematic, and then the on-air was supposed to be high-key and a little bit flat. I've done high-key here and there, but usually it's with motivating natural light. And since we're in the studio this time, I had to create all the lighting just with the lights that we had, so that was a new challenge that I hadn't faced before. To make this look even happen, we had a bunch of lights. We had the studio softbox, we had a bunch of sky panels, and about 5 to 7 additional lights through rentals or from personal equipment that I own. And with every light besides the spotlight, it was either double diffused, bounced, or my new favorite technique, book lighted. I ain't sponsored by Aperture yet, but shout out to Sidus Link. For the sheer amount of lights that we had, we put everything on Sidus and controlled it through their app. Like, it was literally making life so much easier, and we wouldn't have been able to do the lighting switch in camera without this. And although I'm not an expert at high-key lighting, this is a very good experience for me and my team just to experiment with some things, test this style out, and improve for the next one. And last note for this, get a lot more stands than you need because from my experience on this set, I didn't get enough. I think I ordered about 10 to 15 stands in total, and 7 of them went to art to set up the actual set. So I was only left with half, maybe even less than half for lighting, grip, and camera stuff. As always, shout out to my boys in the camera and lighting team. I got Jesse, I got Alex, I got Braden, and I got Chris. Everyone was amazing. We bounced ideas off each other, we created this look, and most importantly, we had a lot of fun. Thank you to Mr. Director Adik for coming up with this concept, working with me on this and making it come to life. All the other crew members are PAs, and most importantly, in my opinion, these are the MVPs of the shoot, from production design Julia and Jack for building the set. Like, these two literally sourced all the stuff and built the set from scratch, so this wouldn't be possible without them. Again, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others, and that's exactly what we're doing. Besides that, I'll have some BTS content from the shoot coming very soon, and I forgot my outro line, so I'm gonna just say bye. See you guys in the next one. Peace.